So there is an Inca legend that there are tombs, and so there are tunnels connecting different Inca cities in South America. Local people from Cusco says there is a tunnel connecting here Argentina, Colombia, Brazil, Chile, Lima, and here's Atzihuaman. And the year 1952, two students took one of those tunnels. Maybe it was a geological fall, maybe a tunnel, getting lost inside. We thought we were lost, but after 2 years, they got in the city of Cusco at Santo Domingo Church. This church is made over Coricancha, the Inca temple. During the mass, and bringing from into the tunnels and big corn, maize, many gold. Now that gold is part of the crown of Immaculada Virgin, the church today. So one of the tunnels is this one we will take, but it's a small one connecting two sectors of the woman. This is like outside, connected inside, where we're going next, I think at times. It's only around 30 meters, but around 10 meters, maybe 7, it's completely dark. Then it's enough.
Okay.
Light. Ready to cross the tunnel?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. No.
But I would like to take a picture of exactly the entrance.
Okay.
Just there.
Why is it? I must have turned it off by accident. Oh.
That was fun.
It's not over.
Extremely dark. Oh, you gotta be kidding. This is so fun.
So we go up.
Jeez, I'm scared.
Be careful. Easy for her. Another place for rituals, ceremonies, I think at times. The circle. Foundation of Inca buildings over there. So where they probably store the stuff for the offerings or rituals, I think at times. Well, we found just their foundations, but like little rooms there that nobody knows the purposes of them, because we found out evidence to know the real purposes. But this type of plazas everywhere, they can use for rituals, ceremonies, festivals probably. We're thinking that way. Look, there are some kids for playing. So behind that we'll see the fortress of Sacsayhuaman. Okay. Aha.
Wow. You still have your pants? Still have a butt on your pants?
Would you like to try?
Me, no.
It'll take the rest
You gonna do
of
it
the hair
again?
off your legs.
Yeah.
Go.
You can walk up this time. We're not.
Faster.
We're not. We won't leave you behind.
Faster.
Oh, so you're getting this on video?
Good exercise for her. Pure oxygen here.
That's pretty neat.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Oh God.
I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to treat ancient ruins as a slide, but that's fine.
Your turn.
I'm busy documenting your destruction of public property.
Hurry off.
I don't think my pants will handle that.
Style, the construction.
Yeah.
But we see the huge rock with the precise connection of rocks. That is the style for temples or sacred buildings. So, and the zigzag shape also.
So you won't see the farming stuff as much because it probably wouldn't have withstood the time the way they would have, right?
Yeah, the farming terraces will see a lot. You'll see a lot of Machu Picchu in the Sacred Valley too also. Full mountain, complete mountain full of terraces there in Sacred Valley. But in front of us, that is part of the Sacsayhuaman, the second most important temple of the Incas. This was more important than Machu Picchu at Inca times. On the top of the mountain where some people are, we are found and excavating the remains of Inca temples, rectangular rooms made with rectangular stones on the top. And also there were 3 towers, that erection and circular between, another one left, rectangular and left and square tower. So at 3 levels, the ground and 2 more floors. The 2 first ones, they store arms and grain storage. And the last one were like checking points, watching around, checking and controlling displays at Inca times. And also we see the zigzag. So many people says, investigators says, maybe snake or maybe this was the rye. But according to investigations, when the sun moved that direction, flowing the valley from the east toward the west, the other side, zigzag walls make zigzag shadows. While the sun is moving to the west, the shadow of the zigzag is moving toward the east every December 22nd, like a huge snake. Similar to in Mexico, in Chichen Itza, it's a pyramid with a snake makes moving down called Quetzalcoatl. The snake here in Quechua language is Sacsay. In Umang means the head. I think at times Cusco, the Inca capital had a puma shape, and this was the head of the puma. So Sacsay Umang, the head of the puma with a snake or zigzag shape. This place, but we see in front of us just 20% Sacsayhuaman, 30% is underground. So and 50% in Cusco Colonial. Spanish used stones from here to build the churches and houses and buildings in Cusco Colonial. So Spanish attacked this place in the year 1533. Why attack here? Because this was the first Inca refuge against Spanish attack down in the city of Cusco, the capital of the Incas. During 8 months, the Incas here were covering the Inca temples at the top with soil, trying to protect against Spanish destruction. When the Spanish came here, of course, they took the gold they reached, and they also took the stones to make the churches in the city of Cusco. Right during all the colonial times, 300 years, until the first earthquake. 1650, Spanish took fast more stones to restore Cusco until the year 1821. Peru got the independence. 1950, another earthquake destroyed Cusco, and Cusqueños to come here with their cars, so taking more stones to restore their houses. Until the year 1972, we have some tourists coming here, some interest about this type of places. So we were trying to protect, but the real protection of this place is the last 15 years late, but not right. So that's why we see 20%. Now it's not possible to make some carving or nothing to the rocks. So it's the most important rock, which is in front of us, almost like a square rock. It's not possible to touch, right? All this place has a zigzag, but not in front of us. It's not like, it's like a square. On the both sides, it's a zigzag. In front of us, a huge rock, almost a square. That's the biggest rock of Sacsayhuaman, 182 tons. And this biggest rock is located on the center of all the complex of Sacsayhuaman. So we'll see the connection between the rocks. Also here we find more than 7,000 stones or rocks, but each one has a different or unique geometrical shape, right? Those rocks were brought from behind us. They trace the quality of Sacsayhuaman. I told you we find a ramp, right? So for the rocks they use like 3,000 or 4,000 people for each rock, more than 100 tons in this place. But how they move, how they brought here, nobody knows. How they connect, how they place, how they fix between them, nobody knows. When the Spanish came here, they said this is not made by humans. Francisco Pizarro, Spanish leader, said this is made by demons or people, or maybe for aliens from other planets. So they saw, of course, complete this place, not like now, just 20%. The big plaza for huge festivals. Every year, June 24, we celebrate in this plaza the famous Inti Raymi or Sun Festival at the beginning of the Inca calendar, exactly, right? So, let's go down. Okay.